Okay, my people, grand rising, outside soaking up the sun, soaking up the energy of the sun. It's the day after carnival, so I'm sitting outside, relaxing. Now, I have some words and some advice really for the promoters of carnival, and not just for carnival, for even the business community that is involved in carnival. Now, the spirituality, we celebrate carnival in Jamaica, but I know for sure that people are not aware of the spirituality behind carnival. Now, Trinidad, they practice ancestral veneration. They're they link their Christianity with the Orisha practice, Yoruban um, religion. So they practice Ifa. In Brazil, they do the same, Santeria, and such in New Orleans. Carnival is also in Congo, and it is in Nigeria. I know that for sure, and the Benin. But it's not called carnival, it's called a different name in those countries. However, it's still the same carnival. Now, if you know anything about carnival, it is an indigenous practice that goes way back to West Africa, and it is the practice of honoring the Congo gods, honoring Shango, and Shango is the ancestor that is assigned to the sun. He is the god of thunder. He is involved, he dances and loves music, and he loves to dance, and he loves drums. Shango is the ancestor. He's also a warrior Orisha. As a matter of fact, when you think about Thor, the movie, that is actually Shango. But the white people them, they take the names of the gods and them change the narrative and them change the names. But Shango is the god of thunder. Oya is the goddess of lightning. She's also she's also one of Shango wives, and she's sister as well to Oba, which is Shango's first wife. And Oba is her birthday is actually what America celebrates as Thanksgiving. That's Oba energy. These holidays that you see these Masons celebrate, they are actually your you black people. That is your spiritual. Those are your ancient practices and your ancient ancestors. They are the ones that they are trying to tap into their energy. Now that the spiritual awakening is on the planet and you have taken back your power, they no longer have access to it. No, they take your spiritual practices and commercialize it while you are there alienating it and say, oh, it is devil worshipping and it is pagan, it is this. Christianity is the real pagan, people. Christianity is the pagan festival. Something that is aligned to nature. Remember, Shango is a god of thunder. How something that is aligned, energy that is aligned to nature, is pagan. So you all have this thing twisted. No, we're not going to go heavily into the history. I don't have the time for it. However, I'm going to speak to the promoters of Carnival. And I noticed Gen X because I went by Gen X because Spirit will let me go somewhere to shift energetic and to take note. I noticed that Gen X is the slow infiltration of the Chinese into the cultural practices of the Jamaican society. Because anywhere you go, the Chinese them want to take over. But what they did, which is different from Exodus, was that when they handed out the costume, they no longer put a rope. So there was no barrier between the people, and they mixed and mingled the people very well. So their road march, it may have been smaller. It's big to me, very big. It's very big, but not as big as Exodus in terms of like the crowd. However, it was energetically better than Exodus. I have to speak the facts. Energetically, it was way better than Exodus. And I'm going to get to the reason why Exodus lose out energetically. You see this rope thing? You cannot put back a rope into the road march. What what Exodus is doing, because they partnered with Bacchanal, and based upon what I noticed, because I can read energy, I saw Kamal Banki and I read his energy right there on the spot. Spirit read him up same time and reveal everything. When you partner with somebody and you're supposed to share the partnership, what happened is that what I'm reading is that Exodus has taken over Bacchanal completely, and he instead of building on the legacy, well, he took the legacy, but what he did was turn it into a society thing completely. So in terms of like, not society, into a money making, just like not the real love for carnival, but the love of money. And all of these carnivals, that's what they're doing. It's all about money. And I have been jumping with Bacchanal from 2003. 2003. And let me tell you something. Energetically, the Bacchanal Jamaica Carnival was way better than what it is today. I used to jump with Jamaica Carnival before, then I went over to Bacchanal. And last year was the last time I did was with Bacchanal. This year, same way I did with Exodus. My daughter was over at Gen X, but I had a pass through with Gen X yesterday. Energetically, Gen X had a better energy because I can feel the energy. Because there's no barrier and there's no war. Listen, people, you are using the energy as sun, the Shango energy, the sun god Ra, the Setmetian energy, and the sun energy. You have to be careful with that energy in terms of like the celebration. You cannot be coming with rope into that thing. These are the indigenous practices of the gods, people. The ancient gods. You cannot use rope on them something. It will bring war. Yesterday, I noticed and I take my eye and see it and see two men was trying to get the drinks from the truck. And them and let me tell you something. And the people from the so-called ghetto and them that go on the rope is the one them where them have them little money and them uptown, and them are go under the rope to get the drinks. And the two guys them go under the rope and the marshal grab the man and drag him for put him through the something because he's just picking up little drinks to come out back in and him grab the man and basically want to fight the man. I know what I saw the man had a gun in his side and the man had like attempt to pull the gun for shoot the damn marshal. But the marshal told him so arrogant to look where the man and I try prove a point. Him don't even say where I come to him. I had to lay my hands on the man. And lay my hands on the man, just put my hand gently upon the man. The man turned and look at me. I'm say, baby, just love. Just love. Just all I could have said is just love. And he just looked at me and say, come from underneath the rope. And he said, I drinks him again. I said, no. Just come from underneath the rope. And I'm gonna say to the marshal, say it's wrong for you to put your hands on the people. Kamal Banki, Exodus, Bacchanal, Yardmas, Genex, none of them own the road. Me not care what none of them want to say. None of them own the road there. The road in Jamaica is built off the backs of the Jamaican people. Yeah? And let me tell you something, it's not the formal economy that runs Jamaica. The government may afraid for telling you, but it's the informal economy that run Jamaica and keep Jamaica going. The same people that are down at town will have them stall and harass them with police all the time. I feed them economy keep. I feed them money and energy keep Jamaica up. It's the real working people them, the blue collar job them. Had them people them money all up the economy and all up that country, yeah. Me not care no government come tell me differently. Me know that. So all them could have tell me say, oh, their jobs into the this and that. No. That's the economy that all the little ganja man and the little soup man, the little jerk pork man and the jerk chicken man. The people that keep the dance and them people their money all up the economy of Jamaica. Them people their money wallet. Little bar owner them, the shopkeeper them. That's the economy that hold Jamaica up. The farmer them, yes. The ones that may get them and dirty. It's for them money wall up Jamaica. Not you rich people up at the top. Because you barely pay tax. You people don't spend and circulate the money out. Can take food money and go do offshore banking and do all type of something. So food money now spend out in Jamaica. It now circulate out in Jamaica. It's the people, the working class, the same people that look down upon, and feed them money all up Jamaica. Now, when you come now to the carnival, that is an indigenous practice for the indigenous people because over the years you have commercialized and you took it. But now I tell you already before that the ancient ones are now fully standing guard and the practices and the power have been returned to the people. We're in the age of Aquarius, it's power to the people. There's a spiritual awakening on the planet. And the spiritual practices of the people, the indigenous practices of the people, have been returned. The power have been returned to the people. It is now the power to the people. Now, you know I gonna come with rope. I have a pass, and for some reason, whilst going up there, my spirit said to me, say, when you reach, don't go under the rope. Don't go underneath the rope. And I said, okay then. I'm going to get my drink. Same time I meet two young ladies. One of them don't have a pass. I said to her, you can go in the rope and You can pass me my drinks and whatever you. So I gave her my pass. And let me tell you something. It's the best thing I do. Me and them two females, you know, we bonded really well. You understand? And it went very well. Very well. And we the whole time, me and the two of them the whole time. But the rope now have no energy like how outside of the rope have the energy people. And this is something I know for sure. That under the rope now carry this energy like outside of the rope. That's why most of the revelers them come from underneath the rope and go outside the rope. The rope now carrying the energy. All you're doing is messing with the energetic frequency of the carnival, and then you cannot manifest, because I know you masons use the energy of the carnival to manifest wealth, but you can't manifest with rope, because the rope bring war and strife, and you cannot manifest with that energy, which the Chinese Gen X, they were smarter. They already made the money from the costumes, and they know the secrets and the powers of energy, and them not bring no rope. So my daughter was at Gen X, and she said and it's truth, because I felt it out myself. The energy of Gen X was way higher than over Exodus, and the reason why we tarnished Exodus energy was rope, and the wars it constantly make people a war, and it had like a separation where you under the rope you're better than the one them outside of the rope, when really the outside of the rope are carry the real energy. Really beautiful people, you are having separation into an indigenous practice. Are you crazy? We're in the age of Aquarius. It's no longer belief now. You know, and it's spiritual times. 3 times I noticed war. Where the evil, the marshal, I put them on the people them, and the people them I lick them at them blood clot. Because the people them know say the road belongs to them and for their money, Billy. Not the owners of Exodus. I'm not gonna talk about yard mass because I didn't go to yard mass on. I just know about Exodus and Gen X. No, I can only speak off of my experience. You cannot have the rope. Come next year, and if you plan to bring rope out, I can tell you that Exodus, that you better put a truck with Jamaica with public hospital on top of it, not ambulance, public hospital for the on a truck, and tranquility on our next truck, because you're going to be picking up dead up there. I tell you people, the energy and the frequency on the planet change. The ancestors have taken back over the full control of the island. Jamaica is an energetical portal. Jamaica, Haiti are energetic portals. And that's why anywhere you see the energy portals are very strong. Anywhere you see people at war and you see the constant destabilization of the people or the economy or the social systems, those are places of who the so-called colonizers are aware that there are energetic portals there. And you see them itch up there for try to see if them can always bleed the people them power, but the ancestors will have none of it. And so it is going to manifest in the physical form through war. Now, we have hundreds of Orishas. However, the warring Orishas are the ones who own Jamaica. Them take off Jamaica. So Jamaica is both, and those Orishas are usually are wealthy, which is why I see Jamaica has the ocean right around it, and it has a lot of water bodies right around it, lot of water, which is wealth. If you know, water is wealth, and that's why the communities are that is nearer to the ocean, or even people who live near the ocean, live longer than the people who live inland, because the ocean is responsible for 40% of the oxygen that you breathe, and the ocean is aligned to the wealth gods and goddesses, particularly Olokun, which is my Orisha father, and Ajay, the wealth goddess. And underneath the oceans have springs and rivers and all those things. You cannot be having going, you people are celebrating something and don't know the spirituality behind it, and the people them have taken, the ancestors have taken full control of the island right over. You cannot have a rope up into the, you're going to split until you're going to, you can't manifest off of that energy. You can't manifest with war energy. So when you think, you elites think that you are going to manifest wealth off that energy, ancestors took that energy, because I tell you, say they have taken back their power and them take back control of the island, and that energy will be used to bring Africa and the Caribbean into one. Because you're going to start seeing Africa and the Caribbean trade directly with each other now. That's what the carnival energy was used for by the sun. It was used as a portal to open trade relations between Africa and the Caribbean. So going forward, you're going to see it manifest in the physical. So my advice to you people, nobody can use the ancestors' energy to do crap with it. So I'm gonna stop this video right here and then restart.